Hey, you guys. This is Shella D. Bridgman. Welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. And this is my testimony. I tell you, they are just, it just got warm all of a sudden. Um, this is October 31st. It is the final day for our October personal challenge. And um, this is what I mean about stuff can happen. This is the last day for this um, for this challenge. And I had started recording one program, but it asked me if I wanted to update the app, and so I said yes. And then all of a sudden, I looked at the screen, it was not recording anymore. So I'm like, okay, everything happens for a reason. So I started recording the next one, and then all these other things just started going weird on the screen. So anyhow, this is our final day of the October challenge. This is October 31st. Happy Halloween. It's 9:34 in the morning where I am, and I am so glad today. I'm glad to have done this challenge for the month of October, a whole month. When is the last time you started and finished something? I mean, like for a whole month, whether it be, you know what? See, I tell you, everything happens for a reason. This just took me in a whole nother direction because the other program, I wasn't saying this. I was saying something totally different. So, but when is the last time that you started something and finished it and finished it? I don't care how long it was. And when was the last time you did that? You know how we say we're going to exercise and we don't even do it for a month, you know? When was the last time you did this? I don't mean just you. I mean, I'm so proud of myself. I did this. Even with the delays, I still actually did the recordings. The delays were the uploading. Sometimes it was technical difficulty. Sometimes it was, being led, to just to have the delay. Um, I believe everything happens for a reason. Last night, something told me to do the recording but upload it today, and so that's what I'm doing. It's funny. This is really interesting. I uploaded yesterday's, like a little bit ago, a few minutes ago, and now I'm doing the recording for today for the final day. What's interesting too is that I like to do the recording at the end of the day because that way I know what I've completed, and my perspective is, let me slow down. My perspective is different if I wait until the end of the day. But something today, because this feels, oh, I feel it. Because this feels like such a special day, because I feel this. I feel something. Something is, ooh, this lady pulling out a cigarette. She's like 82. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Um, is she really? She can't be. And she's sitting on the bench next to the other. She's really lighting a cigarette. And she's sitting on the bench next to the other people, the senior people. And she's smoking her cigarette. Lord have mercy. I just, she's like 89. Just pulled out her cigarette. She's sitting there next to the other people. Look, somebody's getting up and leaving. Look, because she's just sitting there smoking her cigarette. The other guy, he's getting up leaving too. Look, two people just got up and the other she said, I don't care, I'm going to sit down. Lord have mercy. See, this is what I mean. People. Look, lesson, people are going to be who they are. People are going to be who they are. I told you guys about my stepfather passing. He passed in April. That's when I got this little guy here. This is who he's named for, and he was still smoking. He had bone cancer for years. He was still smoking, not as bad, but he kind of like maybe one every, something, one a day or something. I don't know, but he was still smoking. People are going to be who they are, and that's something that we need to, and that goes for us as well. Figure out who you are. That's what your job is. Figure out who you are, and shoot, even it, and that's not just for the 21-year-old people. As we get older, we change too. Because I know I'm less patient than I used to be. They say you get more patient, but I'm less patient because I know what I want and what I don't want. I know what works for me and what doesn't. And he's just really, I know. His hands, him and these little hands. Look. He needs some attention today. Yeah. Don't start. Don't start. I'm not playing. Listen to him. Listen. Stop. Stop it. Stop. So I'm not making it up. See, he needs some attention today. Stop. Stop it. Let me finish, okay? Okay, let me finish. Okay? Yes. 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 Let me finish. I know. Let me finish. His tail is just wagging. Let me fin. I know, but let me finish. I gotta finish. Stop. I know you want to tell everybody how you feel. I know. Okay. All right. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. I know that machine was loud, huh? Go sit down. Yeah. So what do people say? This is real life. So yeah, we are who we are. It's just like I was saying that I met the lady at the store, and she says she was, I think, 64 or something like that, and she'd been married 5 times, and that's what I was telling her is that when you're older, this it is what it is. Somebody just pulled up, and I have my window down. Um, Look, this is Halloween, right? And so you know how you see stuff on Halloween, so you see something, you go, that's an interesting outfit, right? It's not, you're not just walking around thinking that it's Halloween, but you see something, then you go, oh, it's Halloween, right? There's a guy at the Walmart, one of the Walmarts, and he's very colorful. He wears teddy bears in his hair. I mean, he's just really, he's doing his thing, right? Yeah, rhinestone vest. He's a greeter or something. I don't know, but the other day I went in there and I was trying to do something. And I think that's when I was returning that ring. So I was all business, right? I wanted my money back. And so he's standing there at the front, I don't know, I guess he's a greeter or something. And he had on some, but his personality is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? He's very outgoing. He's very, welcoming and stuff like that. Very colorful, young guy. But he had on this. So this was like last week. That was last week, and he had on some makeup on his eyes, like scary, like like Halloween makeup. He had some Halloween makeup on his eyes, and I looked at him, and I did not give him a smile. I did not, because that scared me. I'm laughing because it really did scare me. He looked scary. It was black. I'm sorry. I don't know if I was laughing. It was black. It's equivalent to like Hollywood makeup, like somebody really is good. Whoever did it, they're really good. It was black on the eyes, and like the black was running down, like you some kind of ghost or something, with no eyes or something. I was like, this is scared me. I looked at him in his face, and it was scary. I guess Halloween is. She's lighting another cigarette. I guess Halloween is, it's meant to be scary. That's why, some people, don't celebrate it, acknowledge it, or whatever, because they, see it as a dark thing. But um, yeah, this was like last week, and I was like, "Ooh," and he scared me. I was not. He did not get a positive response from me, you know, uh, uh, in regards to his makeup, his presentation, his early presentation for Halloween. Okay, I don't like to be scared. I don't watch scary movies because I believe if someone wrote something like that, if someone wrote about people being decapitated and this and that and this and that, and the crime and this and that, would it take for someone's mind to put that together? I don't want to know that that exists. I don't want to know that there are people walking around thinking like that. So I don't entertain darkness. I don't watch movies with a lot of violence, killing. I don't do that. I just don't do that. And so, yeah, that guy had me. I looked at him, and he knows, like I said, I go in the Walmart sometimes twice a day, and everybody knows me, and the way I look. I look different, and so, he knew he'd seen me before, and the way I looked at him, he knew how I looked at him. Like I was not pleased with what I saw. It wasn't even Halloween. He had on the scary makeup. Anyhow, what am I talking to you about? I feel so good today. I feel so good today. When I woke up, I felt like it was my birthday. I felt like it was a special day. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm in my right mind. I can move around. I'm not using a scooter. I'm a woman of a particular age. I can still do pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? My health is good. I'm good. I have plans for myself. I'm living my dream. I'm walking in my purpose. You can't ask for any more than that. You know, they say you don't wanna leave here with the song in your heart or something. I'm doing it. I can't do any more. If it came to me, okay. If it shows up, okay, I'm here, I'm ready, let's go. But this is it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. They say, what would you do? I'm doing it. Okay. And I tell you this, I tell you, I feel so good because when I'm talking to you, it may be 7 people, it may be 9 people, it may be 19 people. One was 71, but I tell you, when I talk to you, I'm talking to everybody. I imagine a sea of people. I imagine the masses. I don't feel like in my heart, and that's why I'm so pleased because I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with imagining that it's more than 4 people because that's who I believe I'm talking to. And that's a part of the reason why I'm so happy, right? I don't feel like I'm talking to, how do they say, my best friend. We're sitting in a room having a conversation. That's not what's in my heart. That's not that's not what I'm that's not who I'm speaking to. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. I know it says women 100%, 55 to 64. I know that's what it says, but I'm talking to the world. I'm sitting here right now in my car in the parking lot with the dog in the back seat in the blue cage walking around, whatever his talking. He has stuff to say sometimes. But with all of this, I believe I'm sharing. I'm talking to everybody. I'm not just talking to a few. I'm talking to the many. Okay. So, but yeah, I feel great. I feel so good. I feel so good. It's actually Thursday and not Friday. And I don't know if you've listened to the prior video before, but I didn't go to work last night because I had a feeling that it was best that I didn't, that I made it to this day in one piece. It's just like if you're going to pick up $1 million check, tomorrow you're gonna make sure you get there on time. Okay, you're gonna make sure if you gotta catch the bus that you at the bus station early. If you're gonna drive, you're gonna make sure you put your gas in your car ahead of time. You're gonna make sure your car is gonna get you there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I felt about today. I felt like it was an important day and I had to make it here in the best shape that I could. The best shape that I could, because I knew that I had this that I needed to present to you. I needed to present what I felt about this this 31-day challenge, and I feel great. I feel great. Um, I'm still working on my hair. It's halfway done, but I feel better because it's lighter. That hair was so heavy. It was heavy. It was literally heavy. It was heavy, and my hair is half done now, so I'm sitting here with half done hair, but it feels better. It feels better, and I feel good. And yeah, see how he calmed down. I really believe, you know how they say that dogs are like their owners. He calmed down because I'm calm. I believe that. He can feel my energy. But what else what I was saying before is that it's a special day. I don't know. I just feel like it is a special day, and I'm gonna treat myself to maybe some shrimp or something. It's a place that I went to with my brother on his birthday, and excellent food, really clean place. Um, I say it's a best kept secret because I don't know about it, but I'm not a restaurant person. That's not my thing. I don't particularly like to eat out. So, but this place was really nice. They play gospel music. It's just a good. Stop it. It's a good vibe. So I'm gonna treat myself to that. I was waiting for the perfect day because it's a special place. It's a special place. So I'm gonna go there. I didn't even eat breakfast. I didn't eat anything. I'm gonna eat some fruit. And when I finish my hair, then I'm gonna go over there. And I feel like it's Friday, so it's like, oh, I need to get over there. But it's not Friday. It's Thursday. It's Halloween. So I had mentioned to you guys before that I remember days that were not quite happy for me on Halloween, and so I feel good. I'm gonna uh, try to buy myself something, go and thrift something today. Just do something. I think I'm gonna try to get his nails in. I gotta finish my hair. I gotta do that because I can't walk around with a half done hair. So I'm gonna sit and do that, and then I'll do everything else. I need to do some laundry again because my little guy, he had a little situation, so I gotta do some laundry again. And but I'm gonna find the celebration in the day. Just the little things. Like I said, a place, have a good meal, and um, I just feel good. You know how you feel when it's your birthday. You know how you feel, and some people don't celebrate that, but I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe in celebrating the day I was born because I'm special. My life is special, and shoot, if I don't acknowledge myself, doggone. But yeah. So you should see how he looks at me. He's showing me his teeth too and wagging his tail. Yes. Okay. 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 I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Let me finish. You should see how when he walks away from me, he throws his head up. I don't know what that is. I mean, when you talk about attitude, he doesn't just turn and walk away. He throws his head up and walks away. Like, I really don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, so I feel good. I feel good that I completed this challenge. Not just that I completed the challenge, but I accomplished I accomplished something. I accomplished something. I see the development in myself from having done this. I see how it helps me to feel about myself because I know um, I've done this in spite of, and just to be able to share things with you from my heart. No, nothing that I'm ashamed of. Nothing that I feel. What is his name? He's a billionaire. He's the same thing every day. What is his name? Older guy with the glasses. Not Bill Gates. He gave Bill Gates some money. Hey, I can't think of his name. But he said, so you don't regret saying things that you shouldn't say. He said, always imagine that you have a microphone in front of you. Always imagine that. That way, people can hear you. So that's look. This is a microphone in front of me, but I don't regret anything that I've shared with you, even the stuff that's not beautiful or flattering. I Like I said, this is my purpose. I believe to share my journey, to share my life, so that other people can learn from it. I truly, truly, truly believe that that's the reason for all the things that have been so dark that I've had to overcome. Like I said, I'm doing this in spite of everything I've created. Has been in spite of my website, my book, my online class, everything. My when I did the little podcast, because I only did like a few of them. That was in spite of. I was cleaning. That was like COVID, and I remember I was in a man's room that had COVID, and I didn't know it. It was like a convalescent place, and so there were some people in there that were all the way with us, and so they were walking around snatching the signs off the doors that said warning or danger or something, whatever it was. They were taking the signs off the door. So I was in this guy's room and he had COVID and I didn't even know it. Ooh, but I remember cleaning his room too. I remember cleaning his room and doing it with, they were saying I took too long, but I remember doing it and doing it with such care because he was a person that didn't get visitors. He was a person, that he wasn't really being taken care of. So I really, really, really cleaned his room and wished that I could do more. So, yeah, I've done everything in spite of. I was thinking that I had said that to you guys before. I said, shoot, if I was running track, imagine if I actually had some track shoes, how good I would be. So it's like people, all that stress and stuff, it affects your learning. So when kids are going to school and they're stressed and they're poor and they don't have food to eat and they don't feel safe and stuff like that, it affects their learning. It affects their development. It's a real thing. You can't concentrate. It really is a real thing. So that's what I'm saying. With everything I have going on, I'm still doing okay. I'm still doing okay, and stop. You just wait. I'm almost finished. Just stop it. Um, um, yeah, but it's like when a person is successful. That's what I was saying about the Steve Harvey thing and the people that are the billionaires, and they wanted him to come and speak at their conference. Um, was that when you have all of that, when you have support, support alone, because if you have support, your mind is clear enough to go and get you some funding, to go get you some scholarships, to go get you some something. Your mind is clear enough to do that. But when you don't even have support, when you don't even have support, you know, when no one's telling you you can do it. Oh my. Maybe this is a Halloween costume. Oh my. No, I think that's just Lord. Anyhow, excuse me. Yeah, but when you let's see, now this lady sitting here with her door open. This is not her conversation. Um, yeah. So, but when you have support, I'm just I thought about this and then I didn't I bypassed it, but I'm gonna say what I felt. That was my thing with Tiger Woods. He was great. He was the best. And I was like, but he has support. That was my thing with him all those years. He was great, but I just kept saying, but he has support. He had both of his parents. He had both of his parents supporting him. And you know what? I'm definitely not casting any stones. But it was after his father wasn't here is when all that stuff happened. That's the truth. His father wasn't alive when all that stuff happened. So you see, oh, point made. No stones at all. No stones at all. Child, when he won that one whatever it's called, tournament or whatever, I was so glad and I'm just gonna tell it how it is. The great Wendy Williams. Oh, that's what she's wearing. I guess she's a Peter Pan or something. She's wearing some boots and she's wearing this hat. But the great Wendy Williams, her voice has been silenced, and that's the thing about her is she said a lot of stuff that may have not have been flattering, but she said it. She said he should retire. He should retire right now, and just have a bunch of golf courses and stuff like that. She said he should retire. And I'm not, trust me, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to say she was right. But yeah, yeah. It's I don't know. The lady's gone, roll the window down again. But what was my point? Oh, when you have support. When you have support, when you have support, when you have support, I believe you're supposed to be successful. Cause that's the it's people have no idea. People have no idea what life is like when you have to do everything by yourself, and I do mean everything. It's like my godmother. It's like her husband took care of her. I mean, she worked, but he took care of everything. The cars, so that means from tires to, I mean, everything in the house where you don't have to make a decision, or you just, you know what I mean? And you go to work every day and that's it. Shoot. But, yeah, when you have support, you're supposed to be successful. That's not meant to insult anybody, but I tell you something else. When you succeed, come on now. When you succeed, when you accomplish something, that's why some people say I have a master's degree. Uh, when they say that about themselves because of what they've overcome, you know, um, the effort that it takes to overcome certain things when you are by yourself. But it takes a special person. It takes a special person to have the strength. To have the strength, your inner voice. Your inner voice has to be so strong. It has to be so strong to tell you that you can keep going. There's this song. You hear a song. I've heard a song before. It's a popular song, and I told you that when I get to work, the first hour I listen to gospel music, and there's this one song. It's popular, but I didn't know who sang it, and so I saw the video, and this is lady. She actually resembles someone that I used to be friends with. We were friends for like 20 years, but I realized that you have to be careful. I said before, it's the people that are closest to you. It's the people that are closest to you. Like I was saying about um, a neighborhood and stuff like that. It's not the neighborhood, it's the person that's the closest to you. Because the person that's the closest to you, they know when you come and when you go. They know everything. They know the details of everything. People that are down 2 miles away, they just happen to drive by and see something. They don't know anything. It's what do they say? Keep your enemies closer. I don't believe in that. I do not believe in that because I don't want anybody near me that close to me that is not for me. That's dangerous. That's dangerous because what a person can do with a detail or with having information about you. I don't. I want you to know as little as possible. Excuse me. That's why I don't tell anybody anything. You know, I don't trust people. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I've done all of this in spite of. I've always had and like right now, it's like really, I'm really in the middle of some stuff, but I am doing this every day. I'm completing this every day, and I'm in my right mind. Um, I've shared stuff with you that I believe is of value, and I've made it make sense. So I'm glad I did this. You don't know. That's what I was telling the guy about that my fifth day of work. The guy that I work with, I don't want to work with him. And I said, but yeah, is it because that's where the growth comes from? I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna unfold, but no, I don't believe in people that are. If I just know, I'm gonna stay as far away from you as possible because you don't know what people are capable of. Especially if you're not that kind of person. If you don't have a dark heart, you don't know what a person. They can come way from the left and get you with something that you didn't even see coming because you're not even thinking about that. So this person, their license plate says Texas, and they have on they might really be a military person. May not be a costume. I say that because the people that they come to the library and they go out into the community. They're like they're adults, but they're younger, and people take them. They need help, and so people take them out into the community to, teach them things. But one of the guys, he had on a whole, like the camouflage stuff, and I was like, oh, he had the boots on and everything. I was like, oh, okay. And then he stood up, and then it came to me like, oh, it's Halloween, right? But yeah, so anyhow, I'm glad. I feel in my heart that it's a special day. This is the 31st day, and I just feel like I went ahead and made this completed this program, this final program for this I don't know what to call it, for this challenge, because I feel like I'm gonna be busy doing all kind of stuff today. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say too is I don't know what direction this day is gonna take me. So I don't want to have to. It's the final day. I don't want to have to stop and do the recording and upload and stuff like that. So I'm doing this from my heart at the beginning of my day. I feel great. Everything is not complete. I still need to do my moving. I still need to finish my hair. But I'm saying to you, I feel great. I'm glad I've done this. I'm glad that I've spent this time with you. And like I said, the thing about it is I'm not imagining that I'm sitting, what they say, there's one person, and he is outside of his car over here doing the video. Stop, 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 stop. Hey. Stop. 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 See, this is what I mean. Stop it. I'm sitting here in the parking lot. Did I say stop? Stop. Stop it. Stop. 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 Okay, so we're still recording. I made a decision, like a split decision, to not even pause anything, because this is the point that I was trying to make. I'm doing this in spite of. Okay, so I'm here in the parking lot. Now, you know, some people, they have the luxury of sitting in their home, in their office or something, and they're doing their stuff. Okay, I'm in a car in the parking lot. Okay, so this guy pulls up in this car. Okay, fine, that's your business. But he got out the car, and he's standing near my car. He's standing near my car. That's why the dog is going crazy. Because, like, you got no business over here. He's standing near my car, and he's talking to someone on one of those little earpiece things. So, I'm talking to you, and he's talking to somebody, and he's near the car. So, it's not for you to hear his conversation, right? It's not for you to hear his conversation. That's not what we're doing, okay? And the dog is like, no, we're not doing that. I'm telling him to be quiet. He's like, no, this is not cool, mommy. So, look, all the little kids just showed up for, to go in the library. They had the little costumes on. You know, we didn't have money for costumes when I was growing up. Okay? We had money for that. So, anyway, yeah, so, you know what? See, that's my point. If I was somebody else, I'm like, oh, I can't do this. Some people, come on now. Some people couldn't do this. They couldn't do what I'm doing. I have consistently done this every day, no matter what is going on in my life. And right there, the guy he was near the car. He was like in the front of my car. He was in the front of my car talking to somebody on the phone. So that means you could hear him, right? I had to move the car. So, point made. So, anyhow, but yeah, I just have a feeling like I don't know what direction my day is going to go in. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to have a good meal. I need to finish my hair because it's half done. So, half of it looks good. And you see he needs some time because he knows this is my day off. He knows his little internal clock is telling him that this is my day off. So I didn't go to work last night, but yeah, so I'm gonna have a day. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do some stuff to celebrate myself and to celebrate my life because I'm happy. Stop it. Yeah, you hear the bus pulling up? There's a lot going on. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people couldn't do this. They couldn't do this. But yeah, I'm so grateful that I did this. Where we at? 39. I thought it had started over or something. That scared me. I'm so glad we did this together. Look, the fire truck is pulling up. fire truck. Something's going on over there in the park. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You know what? I looked in the mirror and I saw the motorcycle officer. But you know, you see something and you don't see it, right? I told you about, like, it can't be that because that's too inconvenient. So it can't be that. But yeah, you guys, I'm so glad that I did this challenge. I haven't done any exercise for 30 days or 31 days for a whole month. I haven't done that. Um, I'm proud of myself for doing this. Like I said, in spite of, this lady is with the kids and she has on a naked costume. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. And this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. I don't know if I'm just gonna um, put one in here. I don't know, but I want to say there's a lot going on. There's a police officer at the library now. There's a lot going on. Um, as I go through this day, as I go through this day, I'm gonna think about what I need to do. I hope that's the costume that the little boy has on. Who is he supposed to be? Because it doesn't look like he's wearing a costume. Maybe he doesn't celebrate Halloween. He's wearing. It looks like it's a costume because it's all black and he has a baseball cap on. Like, is he? You know what I mean? Does he have a fur jacket? Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's a costume. I'm telling you, I can't stand poverty. I can't stand it. I saw these people. They're outside. I'm just gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you the details, but people put it like this: people are outside with the signs, protesting X, right? They protesting to X, talking about end X, right? And I'm like, you guys need to be out there protesting for poverty, homelessness. People, these kids are dying from these drug overdoses. You need to be outside with a sign protesting for that, to end homelessness, to end poverty. You know what I'm saying? There's people that don't have food to eat. You know, when I was teaching, one of my students said she hadn't eaten in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. My perspective is different. It's just different. I've seen the other side. I know about different things. Different things. And I tell you, if all you doing is going to work every day, and if everybody in your life is like you don't know about what people are going through. You don't know. And if you don't know, if you don't know, you don't know how to help anybody. But do you even care? I care. And when I walk around every day and I see stuff, I'm like, I'm not in a position to do anything for them, you know? So, yeah, I was in the dollar store and this guy had he was trying to buy some orange, what is it, orange peanuts or something. You know, like the candy. Orange peanuts. I want to say it's styrofoam. It's like marshmallow or something. It's old school candy, old school candy. And he was in there counting his pennies and stuff to get some candy for $1.25. You know? So I'm looking at the costumes as I talk to you. They're like in the second grade. But yeah, look, I'm getting myself upset. Getting myself upset thinking about it. I can remember a lady when I was driving for Lyft, and she had this big old diamond ring. Or was it the lady in the supermarket? It may have been when I was in North Carolina working the supermarket, and I told him, and I said, don't you feel guilty? Don't you feel guilty? I mean, the ring looked like it cost at least $10,000. You know what I'm saying? But believe in what I think. The police officers are helping. That's nice. That's what they're here for. Because it's like a lot of kids, and they're helping. They're helping to escort the kids. Maybe, you know what? I think they made a change because they were at the front door, and now they're being led to go someplace else. But the police officers are helping to escort the kids. The little the ladies, teachers. I don't know what they are with the kids, and they're it's like 4 police officers. So that's nice. But yeah, I think it was Tyler Perry that said doing well while doing good, or doing good while doing well. Either way, that's what I believe in. You you want to earn some money because you gotta eat, right? Um, no, I don't want to repeat that one. Um, but yeah, you wanna earn money. You have to eat. You gotta eat. You gotta have a place to live. But you want to help people in the process, and that's what I want to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm so glad I'm doing this. I'm not. There's no trickery. There's no side. Nothing. This is it. This is it. And if there's someone that can benefit from my journey, from my story, um, then that, I believe that's what it's for. It's like the people that are the drug counselors. It's 9 times out of 10 somebody that was on drugs. It's not just people that went to school. A lot of the drug counselors are former drug addicts. Man, I didn't like the way that sounded, said addict, but a user and an addict are 2 different things, I believe. But yeah, suffered from drug addiction, put it like that. But yeah, so that's you help people. You gotta know something to help somebody, right? So that's what I'm saying. Before I left home and put my stuff in storage, and I was just going to work like everybody else, and everybody in my life was like me. I told you that. Most of the people, my brothers have retired. Most people have retired, and they're either teachers or something like that. So I didn't know about certain stuff. I didn't know. Stop it. I didn't know about it. But when you don't know about it, you kind of don't see it either. You don't see it. You don't see it. If you don't see it, if you don't see it, it doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, there's nothing you can do for it. If it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't know why this guy looks like he's under the influence. He's not parked straight. He's not steady. There's people across the street arguing. I got to move my day on. It's just something's off. These people arguing across the street. I tell you. Yeah, this guy looks like he's not okay. Yeah, he parked all on the car. Yeah, and then he went and sat at the bus stop. Something's wrong with him. He's on something. He parked all on the other car. He had a hard time parking, and then he went, and then he's like way, he's way, not just perception. He's over the line, parked to the next car. Somebody just pulled up. He brought my window up. Yeah. So yeah, and then he did that. He parked over the line. He parked over the line next to this car, and now he went and sat at the bus stop. So this guy's intoxicated or something. So that's what I'm saying. You know it may not be you. It may not be you. But you see how I see what's going on. That's what I learned. That's what I learned because I used to be walking around. All right now, stop. I used to be walking around like everybody else, but just like I told you, people should not be walking in your direction. Like I told you, I was sitting in the parking lot doing something. You know, I'm always fiddling doing something. And the guy, he walked towards my car. Oh, they switch. See, these people switching off the baby in the parking lot, in the library parking lot. They're switching off the baby. Um, yeah, I'm in the parking lot. The other part that I didn't say to you is the guy walked past my car. He walked past my car and acted like he was putting something in the trash can. But the fact was, there was a trash can closer to his car than it was when he walked past me. There was a trash can near his car, is what I'm trying to say. He walked all the way past me and acted like he was going to the trash can. So that man was up to something. And I told you his door was open. His door was open until I drove away. So what you never know. You never know. You never know. And it's we say it's not for you to find out. But if you closing words for the October personal challenge, if something doesn't feel right, trust that. That's why I didn't go to work last night. Something it didn't it felt like it was gonna go down last night because I was too close to completing something and I needed to make sure that I did that. It just seemed like something was gonna go wrong to because I've done this in spite of what's going on in my life. I've been able to, put myself together, make the little videos and stuff like that. But it just seemed like, if something really, really, really bad happens, that's, you know, ooh, his brakes sound like mine. Okay, you know what? I'm really going to tell you a secret. I'm going to tell you a big secret. I want another car. I need to have my brakes done, and I won't get them fixed because I want another car. Look at me. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this, you guys. This is crazy. I was walking to the car the other day, coming out to Walmart. I'm walking to the car, and I walked up to the car, and I was like, I was confused. I thought I was getting into a SUV. I'm not gonna tell you what kind, but and it's like all of these thoughts ran through my mind at one time. It's like, oh no, that's not. You're driving this car right here. It was like I have envisioned it so much because there's a couple cars that I've seen that when I find time, I'm gonna talk to the people. It's like I've envisioned it so much that when I walked up to my car, I didn't realize that I was not getting into something else, right? So yeah, I need to have my brakes done. I need to have my brakes done, and I won't get them fixed because I want another car. So that's me really telling a secret. That's telling a secret. But you know what? Listen, look, I'm still talking. I'm still talking. This is my birthday. Not really, but I can remember getting a car with a piece of paper. That's why I do what God tells me to do. I went in there and got a car with a piece of paper. I had received something. in the mail. It said, how did it read something like, see, it's getting warm in here. I got the dog in here, and there's people over here with this baby. Okay, if I'm warm, he's warm. Okay, they over here switching the baby. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm in the parking lot. Not gonna come from my home, relaxed and. So, but he's so good. You see all that whining and stuff, but he just laid down because he's really good. He knows I'm trying to do something, and this is an inconvenient moment right here. But what was I telling you? Oh, about the piece of paper. Listen to this. Listen to this. So, I got this piece of paper, and it says something like, um, uh, something about used cars or something. I can't remember how it was worded, but it was it was something. So I went in there with this piece of paper, and I said, this paper says, I think it was, they had a lot of used cars that they needed to get rid of. It was something. It was something. I can't remember what it was. So I went in there with the piece of paper and I said, see, this says that you can have a car. So it was something crazy. I can't even remember. Do you know I walked out of there with a brand new car? A brand new car. A brand new car. And I was doing temporary work. I was doing temporary work, and I remember, and I remember telling this guy that I was going to get me a car. I just got a thing here. I gotta wind this up. Okay, so anyhow, I'm gonna listen to the date and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna be doing for the month of October. But I know I'm gonna be doing something. Okay, so something we're gonna be doing something. Look me up tomorrow. There'll be something there for you. There'll be something there for you tomorrow because that's why it's called the Shelley D. Bridgman Show. So that means we can do some of everything. So I love you. Thank you so much, and I hope the challenge was good for you. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.